welcome back to Play with Intentions by Candy and Karen. Before we start today, I would like to acknowledge that we are filming on the traditional and unceded territory of the Musqueam, Tawasin, and Quanah people, and that I'm honored to be living and playing and learning on the land of the indigenous people. So today, we're going to make something fun. We have lots of felt board stories with funnel stories, so today we're going to make our own felt board. So first, you will need a picture frame. This is an old picture frame that I found at home. Like, this is a poster frame, so it's a bigger one, but you're welcome to use any size you want. This is a good size if you want your children to be playing in it, playing with it after, but even smaller than that, it works really well. So this is just a pretty cheap frame that I got from a certain furniture store like a couple years ago. We're repurposing it, okay? So this is the back of the frame and the frame. And then obviously you need a piece of felt or vinyl. So I have a white one here. Any color would work, but you want something neutral, so white, grays, or like just something neutral so that your felt stories doesn't get too busy. So just like plain color. So make sure it is just a little bit bigger than your backing. Simple enough. 3 things. So you can get felt like this from craft stores or fabric stores, and you can just from fabric stores, you just tell them to cut you maybe like half a meter. This is not really big, so for whatever size your frame's going to be. And then you will need a glue gun and some hot glue. Glue the felt onto the cardboard. So it's pretty easy. So make sure your felt's just a little bit bigger. It doesn't have to be like a whole lot bigger. So if we take a look here, my felt's probably like an inch or 2 over on each side, and that's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezies. So we're going to put glue on the edges. So make sure you have tons of glue because they run out pretty quick. So glue does dry pretty fast, so you might want to do one side at a time. So I'm putting it on one end right here. And then I'm going to stick my felt on like this. Remember, don't go all the way to the edge, leave a little bit of space. Just like that. And now I can flip it over. Ta-da! And add more glue. Going to be moving a whole lot. So alternatively, if you don't want to use a hot glue gun, you can use fabric glue, or you can even use spray glue if you have it on hand. But I think glue gun is a pretty common household item, so everybody would have it. If not, fabric glue would work. Regular glue would work too. It just doesn't stick as well. You want to make sure it's nice and flat. So this is the front and that's the back. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, but we're going to fold in all the sides, okay? if you fold it up, we can trim those after. So if you don't have an old picture frame or poster frame handy, a piece of cardboard will work as a backing as well. You just have to glue it on. You don't have a frame, but you can always decorate it if you want. If you want like something to frame it, you can always use ribbons or other fabrics to make a little frame, just to kind of make it nice. But whatever backing you use is fine, like just a piece of cardboard. This is technically just a piece of soft cardboard. It just came with the frame, so it doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to work. Okay, so we are done. The glue it. Put these away first. So the front looks like this, the back looks like this, and this will work as a felt board right now. So it's like even this you can use to, you know, do your felt stories and all that good stuff with the children. But if you want, you can trim. Now I'm gonna trim off the backing here, and then we're gonna put it on the frame. See, I trimmed off the edges, and then now we just put it on the frame. Okay, so we're just pushing the pins in, and ta-da! That's all done. Okay. Well, since we're done, let's do a felt story and see if it works. So today I'm gonna do the story Brown Bear, What Do You See? By Eric Carle. Brown bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Yellow duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Blue horse, what do you see? I see a green frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? Ooh. I see a purple cat looking at me. Purple cat, what do you see? Peekaboo. I see a white dog looking at me. White dog, what do you see? I see a white sheep looking at me. White sheep, what do you see? I see a goldfish looking at me. Goldfish, what do you see? I see a teacher looking at me. Teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me. Children, what do you see? We see brown bear, red bird, yellow duck, blue horse, green frog, purple cat, white dog, white sheep, and a goldfish looking at us. That's what we see. Thank you for joining me here at Play and Intentions with Candy and Karen. I hope you enjoy making the felt board, and I hope you'll be able to make one at home. And for felt stories, you are welcome to come borrow them at the Richmond Early Years Library. Like, we have a good selection of them. So like this Brown Bear is one of them, and we have many other stories and poems you can borrow under felt board stories as well. So I thank you again for Richmond Care, Richmond Gifts, and CCRR for allowing us to film the video. And I hope you enjoy our video, and we'll see you next time.